Hello and welcome to James Hennon on YouTube. Today I've decided to make the video for the Hierophant in reverse. So before we start discussing the Hierophant in reverse, I just wanted to pop it upright and just refresh what the Hierophant means. As we know, upright. In an upright position, it means taking a conventional path, doing things traditionally or in ways that are expected of you. Due to maybe your values or family values or traditions or so on. And the card also talks about teaching or learning, depending on where you find yourself in life. So it could be that you need to take on some important learning and you need to go through an organisation or a governing body that does teaching, that you can learn obviously important courses. This could be anything from the mundane things of learning to drive a car to maybe looking at a diploma or something else, or it can just basically stand for learning more information about a situation, getting more information and putting yourself in a more knowledgeable position for what you need to do next. There is of course religious connotations with this card about spirituality and religion, and it probably points towards being able to channel that information, as I say, normally through somebody who could act as a mentor or a teacher, or in some cases it can stand for a counsellor or an advisor who can advise you within a particular area of your life. Now, if we were to turn this card into reverse, then first of all, this would maybe, if it appeared in a reading, it could be signifying that you are thinking of taking an unconventional route in your plans or ideas, maybe moving away from what's expected of you or what you'd be traditionally expected to do from within your family sort of values. So, for instance, if your family were made up of people who worked in the office, in an office world, and did that sort of work, and then you decided that you wanted to be a plumber or a counsellor or something completely different, it would be something a little bit left field of what's normally expected. It could just be unconventional in your actions and how you choose to live your life, perhaps being more of a free spirit and not following the rules and regulations of society and of the community as such. And it can also mean a change in beliefs, perhaps having very much left field beliefs and forming different beliefs from what's expected again around you. It can also indicate that this card in reverse, if you get it in a reading, it can suggest that perhaps you're having trouble with some study or learning that you may be doing at the moment. It may not be quite going the way that you would have hoped or planned for, or perhaps that you weren't prepared for the kind of learning that you're doing, and maybe you're finding it very difficult. So maybe a rethink or change of approach to what you're trying to learn could be important. This can also signify that you're not able to get the information you need within a certain situation. Perhaps you feel out of the picture and struggling to grasp a situation or to find solutions to a particular problem. And that could also lead to you not being able to move forward and do exactly what you want to do. So the Hierophant really is, in reverse, really is the opposite of what it is upright. It's definitely more of an unconventional approach in your affairs, taking an untraditional sort of approach in what you do. Again, it can be trouble and difficulty in obtaining information to help yourself, like I say, and it can be about having trouble with learning, not being able to find a suitable course or mentor to help you with what it is you want to learn, or maybe it is that you're just having a difficulty in learning this particular thing. And it can be obviously having different beliefs from others, maybe going down a different path and learning a different way of thinking. Perhaps if you've always lived within a negative sort of cycle within your life, you've always thought quite negatively and very narrow-minded, perhaps you've got to the point in your life where you want to change and take a more spiritual approach, moving away from the traditional doctrines that we're taught, and maybe going to look in a direction that is more suitable for yourself. So that's the Hierophant in reverse. I hope you find that helpful and useful in your studies, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.